Okay. Nipple conversion day. I'm not doing the nipple conversion. I'm gonna give you some more information about the nipple conversion, and I'm gonna show you the way I did the nipple conversion. So this is gonna be in a bunch of little pieces because I have to stop the printer. Actually, I'm printing right now, as you can see. See, I'm printing something right now. So, whew, that light's wicked. So I'm printing something right now, and then as soon as I'm done printing, I'm gonna take that top off of this thing, right? And I'm gonna show you what my nipple conversion looks like underneath that hood. Again, I told you, when I do my printers, I want my printer to look like a printer. Like a printer when it's done. I don't like it's popped the door open. I don't want to look at this thing when it's printing. I just want it to be. Hear how quiet that is? That's what I want. I don't want to hear. I don't want to see or hear that. This I don't want to see. I don't want to hear it. I just want. When it's printing, it should be printing. I shouldn't have to think there. I shouldn't have to keep watching it to make sure it's coming up properly. I should have to keep looking at it to make sure I'm not getting head strikes. Again, I don't want to deal with any of that stuff. So when I'm done, I'm going to take that apart. I'm just going to take the cover off. Not take it apart, but just take the cover off and show you what it looks like after the conversion. When I get enough funds, I'm going to convert that one over also to the nipple. And when I do that nipple conversion, then I'll record that, me converting that over to DTF, and I'll convert that as a nipple. And actually, I might just even do it just for my no, I'm not going to do it for that because I got a different printer. I'll make videos about that one too. So I got a different printer. I am hoping that one works. I am praying to work. Praying that one works. That one is a 17-inch Epson P5000. You need to look that thing up. That thing is massive. It's a 17-inch semi-commercial roll feed printer. It's huge and it's heavy. It's like 120 some pounds. Thing's heavy, right? And I'm gonna replace my oh, it's also used 10 inks. Yeah, talk about expensive. That stuff is expensive. Just one cartridge is like $100 or some shit like that. That stuff is pricey. But I'm gonna use that big ass printer to do make all my stickers, and I want that to do all my stickers and stuff like that. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, it's finished. And again, let me show y'all. See, gang sheet. We can make gang sheets. Okay, how my printer is just a way to do it. And you see, this thing is wide. I have to cut this thing to do it. I just wanted to see if the printer still does it. I'm testing out Catalink 12. I'm testing out Catalink 12, and I just wanted to show that it still spits out the paper. Still do it. They didn't fix it. I'm gonna leave that video for another time. But it stopped. So I'm gonna put this on the thing, and I'll come back and show you inside my cap. All right, hold on. Man, I swear, one of the biggest problem when you don't have enough space is that you tend to do this with most of your prints. You tend to ruin them. See, when I was cutting this thing, I just don't have enough space in my area that I literally, the sheet, after I cut it, it literally sprung back on itself and damaged the print here and there. See, let me flip it over and show it to you. See, it just took chunks out of the print. So I'm gonna just throw that whole print away. Just wasted all that ink, but it is what it is. But that's why space is like your nemesis. If you don't have enough of it, you'll run into problems damn near every time. But could be worse. So let me take this thing apart and show you what inside look like. Hold on. All right, so let me get this moving, and then as soon as it moves, I turn it off, and then there it goes. Now it moves. Now let me get up in here, show you something. Let me lock these tanks. Okay, why would I cover up my block my things here? Because it prevent this thing from hopefully leaking. So you close these, then it creates a blockage of air, whatever you want to call it. So this thing won't leak as much while I have it just sitting in the middle here. So let me show it to you real quick. Let me try to take this top off. Get my trusty screwdrivers. Get some light. There we go. Got some trusty light. Then I'll take this top off. And then there it is. You can tell right away, see? Look at that. As you can see, I got a nipple conversion. And that's how thin those things are, but as you can see, it's not filled with ink like it's supposed to be. And no wonder why I'm getting air pockets. I'm gonna suck more air in these things. But it's printing just fine, just like this. This is so weird. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna suck some more. I'm gonna suck ink through this thing because wow, man, there's not enough ink in these things. They're supposed to be filled all the way to the top. That is so weird. But the printer is printing beautifully. I'm gonna take them out and pull some more air in. It's weird. Oh well. Could be worse, I guess. So I'm gonna suck more air in there and put them back on. But as you can see, I got the dampers, I got the nipple conversion on here. Whoa! Breaking shit. Drop shit on the floor. But as you can see, I got the nipple conversion. I just want to show you that this whole thing is nipple converted. Alright, that's the whole point of this video. And as you can see, it looks amazing in there. Nice, tiny, flat. When I put the top back on, the whole thing sits like that. Works perfectly. And it works. I don't have things hanging off and sticking around and the top's off all over the place. It just works perfectly. And I'll show you. And those other nipples I have, those other dampers I have over there, I wanted to put them on here too, so to see which one works a little bit better. Because the reason why I bought those, because these ones, as you can see, they come in. I have to bend them, which makes absolutely no difference either way. Plus, I don't like this 90-degree angle on them. See that 90 degree? I want to get rid of that 90 degree. Okay, these things suck very little ink. I mean, either way, the print head work just fine either way. But I wanted to use these and go straight across, because the other one, the top sits up in here. But I have to try to make sure they fit. It's just a bunch of stuff, not useful stuff. If this one keeps working the way it's working, I don't think I need to replace anything. I'm not going to replace it. I'll probably just leave it alone. How does saying go? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, it ain't broke, so I'm not gonna fix it. All right. I just wanted to show you that inside that nipple conversion thing that it works. My nipples are not even full and it's pumping ink like nobody's business. So there, you saw it printing. So, and let me show you again. Look, see? Nothing's missing. None of the ink's missing. Nothing's missing anywhere. But yeah, it's coming out amazing. Yeah, it's kind of like a brownish green. So the colors are right. Yeah, it works. Alright, so I'm gonna fix that and then it is what it is. So, till next time, peace.
Step up your A game, or you'll be ashamed.